God damn, it's hot as fuck, bro. Sweating. So, bro, make sure I'm in the fucking center. I bet. Oh shit. All right. Okay. What's going on, y'all? This is TopShotFiles, and what do I say, bro? What's going on, y'all? This is TopShotFiles, and today I'm going to be showing y'all all the cameras that I've acquired in my short years of being a creative. So the first camera that I got was this right here. It's the Canon 90D. I've used it for videos, photos, and this is really what got me started with TopShotFiles. And I've shot a plethora of things with this. I've shot a wedding, I've shot clothing lines. I will never get rid of this camera. I've been through so much with it. You know, it is the first one that I owned. It's still pretty good. I mean, right now I don't know what's wrong. I think I have a battery issue, but yeah, this is my baby. It's pros and cons. It does shoot slow-mo, but without sound. I should probably write this shit down before I speak about it. Okay. Ah, damn, bitch! Okay, so the first pro about this camera is that it has a flip-out screen. You know, it tilts, it swivels. It's not really built onto this side of the camera. Another pro about this is that it's Canon's old mount, so you could still get third-party lenses. With the new mount, you can only, as of now, you can only get what Canon puts out. Okay, another pro is that it has a built-on flash, so whenever you're in a pinch and you need more light, or you're taking pictures and you need a flash, it has that. Now, getting into some of the cons with this camera is that it only shoots 4K at 30 and 24. But other than that, it shoots everything else full HD. It's actually pretty good. I've shot a lot of footage in full HD. Another con about this camera is that it does not have an electronic viewfinder. It is a DSLR. The autofocus it's still pretty good, but if you just spend a little bit more money, you can get a mirrorless camera, which I do prefer. So the next camera I bought was this DJI Osmo Action. I bought this to shoot more POV style stuff. To be honest, I haven't really gotten around to using it, but it does shoot 4K. It's not the crispiest 4K though. It has great stabilization, so when I do get around to using it a bit more, I will show that to y'all. Alright, so the next camera I got was this right here, the Sony A73. Now you might be asking yourself, why did I switch from Canon to Sony? And the simple answer is, I got a deal for this one. Right now you could get it for about, I want to say 1,500 new or 1,200 or less used. This camera, it really helped me step up my game. I got this once I needed an upgrade. This camera has just been amazing for me. It has great dynamic range. It shoots 4K up to 60 frames. It has a log profile. It's a mirrorless camera, so it has that electronic viewfinder, and overall it's just a great camera. All right, now some quick cons about this camera. The first one is the screen. It is, it's not one of those flip out screens. It's just one that tilts. So if you're trying to get like a low angle, it's gonna be very uncomfortable, and you're not gonna be able to see the image clearly unless you're like super close to the ground. Another con, what's the other fucking con, nigga? Oh yeah, okay. So another con about this camera is that when you're shooting video, it doesn't start as soon as you press that record button. So I've missed a lot of shots because of that. When you press the record button, it takes at least like 2 to 3 seconds, and that's being generous. So you have to be pressing that record button well in advance before it starts to record. But overall, this camera is great. Shoots 24 megapixel pictures, so it's good for that. I still find myself cropping a lot. It is a full frame, and it's amazing. The pictures come out crisp, and this is my go-to when I'm taking pictures. So after the A73, the next camera I got was the Wait, I'm fried. So the next camera I got after the A73 was the Sony FX3. I got that shit at a deal. At a deal. Like when I'm telling you a deal. Shout out Mikey. It's a great camera. It shoots 4K 120. It shoots 4K 60. It shoots with no crop at those frame rates. Colors are beautiful. It shoots 10-bit color, and it's just an overall phenomenal video camera. One of my cons about this camera is that it does not have built-in NDs, so you do have to screw on an ND filter. But other than that, it's been phenomenal. I've shot basically all of my recent videos on it. I don't use this camera to shoot video anymore. It's just the FX3. The file sizes can get pretty big, but so you're gonna need a pretty decent computer, definitely more than 16 gigs of RAM, because right now my laptop's struggling. But other than that, shit's a work of art. The FX3 also has a swivel, one of the swivel screens. It doesn't have this right here. It doesn't have this one, so it's perfect. So after that, my next camera was this right here, the Pentax K1000. It's a film camera, and this is my first film camera. I've never shot film before, and this is phenomenal. Like, it takes, I don't know if, like, I'm not a big film person, or I just got into it, but this really opened my eyes to film photography. So one thing about film photography is that it helps you become a better photographer, because you have to set everything manually and you have to compose your shots. Film photography is some of the most fun that I've had, because first of all, you have a limited amount of film, so you have to be careful and precise with every shot, and it's completely different than shooting digital when you know you're gonna have a thousand pictures available, when here you only have 36 exposures in a roll. But this camera is great. So now getting into some of the cons. One thing I do not like is the form factor. I did wish it had like a grip, but this thing is like completely like flat. It's like flat here, so it's like your hand is like cupped like all the way. There's like no grip. That's probably my only con with this, and it also sounds great. I think I'm gonna have some film in here, but wow, I'm getting hard.
What? What? You better flip you what?
All right, so my most recent pickup is this right here. This is, damn, I don't even know the name. It's a Sony Handycam. That's all I know. It's a Sony Handycam. But oh my God, I'm speechless. Like, what comes out of this camera is amazing. It gives you that nostalgic vibe, and it's just fun to use. It zooms in like super far. It has a built-on flash. I wish I could show y'all more, but this thing's kind of broken right now. I have no idea what's like wrong with it, so I might just end up buying another one or sending it out to get fixed, depending on how pricey it is. But this is amazing. One con I have is that it takes high 8 tapes. Those can be quite pricey right now. You can get them on Amazon, or just find your local photography store. They might sell them. But yeah, this camera, this shit pretty good. Well, these are all my cameras. I love them. These are my children. I don't think I'll ever sell these, ever. I swear. One of y'all motherfuckers try to touch my camera. Stay.